really warm welcome back to the Algarve. Ugh, got a fly in my nose. We've managed to get our camera back, which is absolutely fantastic. It's taken Sony 2 months to repair it. Apparently there was a problem with the lens and the motherboard. It should never have had those issues so early on, but anyway, we've got the camera back, which is brilliant. The reason why we couldn't put any footage out really is I have an iPhone, but the audio had stopped working on it, so I couldn't put any footage out with any sound. So I have got some clips of it on the video, which I've taken over the 2 weeks that we not put anything out. And then we also had Abe's phone, his Indian Reddit phone, or Remnant phone, but for every 1 minute of footage it took 4 hours to download, so it was just a nightmare really. So anyway, I'm pleased that we're back, and thank you for all the lovely messages that we've had. It's just really nice that you're caring, and no, we're absolutely fantastic, we're fine. So I wanted to tell you about my pea journey. We did, I think it was probably 5 months ago, I planted 500 peas, hoping for a bumper crop that we could actually put into the freezer. And this is what's actually left of it, and it's quite sad actually. When we got the peas to the actual stage of them being harvested, I don't know if it's been frost or, there we go, look, we also had an awful lot of rain. So a lot of the peas have been destroyed, but not to worry, because I've actually planted some more peas. I'm not giving up, and they're ready to actually be planted. And I think what I'm going to do is take the peas from here that I can salvage, and then I'm going to get Abe to go over with the rotavator hopefully this weekend. And I'm going to re-put the peas back in here, the new peas. So that's the pea journey, which I mean, I must say that we must have had only about a handful of peas out of the whole 500 plants. Some of them died in the field because it was too clayey. They were doing fantastic in here until we had the bad weather, so I think it was probably just the time of year that I planted them. But the good thing is the Monge 2 have done really well, so I'll show you the Monge 2 plants. The sun is just going over them at the moment, but these Monge 2 have done really well. And the best way to have them, I think, is to eat them. Oh. what's done really well here, Spencer bought some curly kale, which has done well, and every day I come in, break some off and just eat it raw. We've also had some cauliflowers. Oh, found a snail. Now, I didn't realise that in the Algarve apparently cauliflowers are quite small, so I've been waiting for them to get bigger, and then with me waiting for them to get bigger, they've actually gone off, or they've got mould on them. So I won't eat anything like that. One good thing is that I haven't had to buy any cabbage at all since planting it in here. I didn't mean to keep it in here, but it seems to be thriving, so I'm quite happy because I just love cabbage. And again, every day I come in here and I break a bit off and have a munch on it. I have also planted some carrots in here. The reason why is because I think you're a bit skew-if. A lot skew-if. Been a morning munch on some kale. So what happened is we did plant some carrots in August time outside, and they never really did anything. So I decided, I think it's because the soil is so clayey and heavy, so I decided to put some carrots in here, and they've done really well. They are coming up. And I also forgot I planted some tomato seeds, so I've got tomatoes in here as well. Don't actually know if they actually go together, but they seem to be happy at the moment, but I do need to spread them out a bit. The green beans last year did really well. Spencer said they were so sweet and so different to shop bought green beans. So I've repotted some of those up. I've got some squashes as well. But do you remember when I got some jacaranda seeds? They've just started to come up, look. They're free seeds, the jacaranda. I just picked them up off the floor. So I'm really pleased with that. We also have a cat, not Gino or Marco, but I think he's from the same litter. It could be a he or a she. But he likes to come in here, which I try and put a barrier up because I don't want it coming in and doing things on the lettuce. And obviously he's been digging up around here, but the lettuce has done really well. So I'm super pleased about that. So Abe and Spencer are hoping to get back to starting the ruin this weekend. He's been digging down the footings and we're hoping to put the footings in. So that should be on the next video, which is really exciting. It's like when you try and do anything here, you think you've got enough money to do everything. Funds go below your comfort zone, and yeah, we could have just finished it off and had no money left, but Abe and Spencer have decided to work on a project so they can fund this. So he's just balancing it at the moment. So they are busy 5 days a week building a flat for somebody, and then at the weekend they're going to come and hopefully try and sort out, well, they're going to come and totally renovate this, which I just can't wait. It'll just be lovely. We're hoping to get it done for the summer. So it'll be just nice to have two properties, and I do think this was the original farmhouse anyway, because it's been painted on the inside. and we had the Santa Catarina floors in here, so yeah, it'd be nice to restore it. Oh my goodness, I am super excited. I've just had a look at it's like we've had a lot of rain and we've got a bit of stagnant water. I'll just show you what I found. We have tadpoles. We have lots of tadpoles. Look at them just swimming around. This tree behind me here was a hive of busyness 2 weeks ago. It was just full of almond blossom, and it's rained, the blossom has gone, and now it's turning into a green almond tree. This, as you can see, is the new almond coming up. There's another one there, another one there. It's fabulous. How blue is that sky? It's stunning. So because it feels like spring, I've been spring cleaning and I've been sweeping under the beds, under the sofa, and oh my goodness, I'll show you what I found under the sofa. Now that, if Bella, I think it was a baby and it was hibernating, I think if it had stung Bella, I think that would have finished her off. Even an adult human being would really be in severe pain with that. So if you're living in the Algarve, just check your floors. It's just one of those nasty things, little critters that you get. Thankfully it was under the sofa and it was quite docile as well, so it's obviously hibernating. So centipedes here can grow to this big and give you a really nasty sting. One top tip if you're looking to buy a property in Portugal is to come over when it's just rained or when it's raining, because that is the time that you will actually know if the roof is leaking, if there's a damp issue. A lot of properties in Portugal don't have, well, I would say 90% of them don't have any damp proof course on in. So this is the thing that you need to look at. You need to go around to the property and see, does it smell of damp? You know, if it's raining, is the roof leaking? Because come summertime, you're not going to know these things. The damp will have dried out, and they could have painted the ceiling, so you don't know if the roof's been leaking. So, and I think it's a wonderful time of year. Now at the moment it is just like English summertime. It is warm, it's beautiful, it's so green, you know. And that's, oh wow, I've just seen an owl. We do get tawny owls here, and we get little owls here. In fact, I love the Merlin bird app. I wonder if it was on the footage. Anyway, you've got the nature, you've got the butterflies, and all the wildflowers. It is a lovely time to come over to Portugal. I think January, February here two of my favourite months. Here it's not too hot, it's beautiful and green. You've got all the beautiful wildflowers, the butterflies and the bees are out. You know, if you want to come over and have a summer holiday, you're not going to really know what these properties are like in winter. When the sun goes down, it does get cold. That's the only thing I would say. But during the day, it's t-shirt and short weather.